Chapter 269, the elective course recommended by Luo Shifeng 3. There's indeed a problem with having a single attack method. Your school of enlightened mind is actually like your teacher and Zhao Soxui. They walk a single path. Walking a single path to the extreme would become a miracle. However, I personally feel that in Zhaoxu's path is not suitable for you. Especially since your cultivation speed is so fast, Luo Shifeng commented. Zhu Tui chuckled when he heard that. Mr. Luo, I thought that you were experienced, so I came here to ask you for advice. Specially came to ask me for advice? I think it was a spur-of-the-moment idea. Luo Shifeng exposed Zhu Tui's hypocrisy. However, I can give you some suggestions. Zhu Tui quickly listened attentively. You're right. Your current attack method is indeed too simple. It's very easy for problems to arise. You have to choose another method to strengthen your offensive ability. Your mind power far exceeds your peers of the same level, and it is also much stronger. This is a huge advantage. Therefore, it was best to choose abilities related to mind power. If you wanted to strengthen your offensive abilities, you could only choose within the mystery branch. Originally, the supernatural branch was the best choice. However, when you first entered the school, you did not have any supernatural abilities. Therefore, choosing a supernatural type ability was a waste of effort in the short term and long term. The investment was not proportional to the gains. If you're interested, you can actually come into contact with the School of General Senses. I remember that your mental perception ability seems to be very good, Luo Shifeng suddenly said. School of General Senses? Zhu Tui frowned. Mr. Luo, my mental perception is not bad. However, the School of General Senses should not be of much help to me, right? As you know, among the abilities that I had just evaluated, there were low-level and high-level instantiations. Why should I go to the School of General Senses? Luo Shifeng was stunned. Then he laughed. Then do you know what the School of General Senses teaches? There are very few students in the School of General Senses. Most of them mainly focus on mental perception. There seem to be very few of them who practice instantiation. However, instantiation should be very ordinary. Look, it's not just me. There are also many students from the Supernatural branch and the School of Radiation Influence who have obtained the recognition of low-level instantiation ability. Luo Shifeng could not help but laugh. No wonder Ku Qingshan didn't become a professor after so many years. His publicity ability is too poor. Even a genius like you thought that the School of General Senses only taught the low-level instantiation and mental perception. Wait a moment, I'll scold him. With a smile, Luo Shifeng directly called Ku Qingshan. Old Ku, many students say that the School of General Senses focuses on mental perception. And maybe they have to cultivate some low-level instantiation. They say that it's useless. There was a moment of silence on the other end of the line before it exploded. Bullshit! Who said that? Not only are you ignorant and incompetent, but you also dare to slander me. Which brat is it? I'll beat him to death. If we were really that incompetent, we would have been evacuated long ago. Ku Qingshan cursed. Luo Shifeng smiled and said, It's Zhu Tui. He asked me to recommend an elective course. I recommended the School of General Senses. And then he said that. Zhu Tui's jaw dropped. Damn it, Mr. Luo, you shouldn't cheat people like this. There was a moment of silence on the other end of the line before Ku Qingshan's voice rang out again. Is that Zhu Tui? Get him to come over then. If he heard what I just said, just tell him to come over. I won't hit him. Then I'll tell him, remember, let's have fun this Saturday night. You have to pay the bill. No problem. Qingshan agreed readily. Zhu Tui was a little puzzled. Why did he feel like he had been sold by Luo Shifeng for alcohol? I've told him, go and talk to old Ku. You can decide if you want to take the elective, Luo Shifeng said.